So this is the front cover. I've created bay windows using plastic acetate and die cuts and card. It's all been done with cardboard and paper towel, and everything is repurposed from things that I've found and collected over the years, apart from the door handle here, which is a Tim Holtz product. So the front door opens and gives you a sneak peek of the inside. There is a stained glass window up the top here, created with acetate and paints, and I have bound the journal with book rings and just tied some scraps of silk and cloth and ribbon from my fabric stash. So let's move on to the inside. I'm going to turn it around and then hopefully I can get it in. Oh. So I'm going to do this upside down, but I'll flip it when I edit the video so it's right way up for you guys. So on the inside I have got some little silk flowers that I picked up from somewhere. I dissected them off something. It was probably part of Christmas or birthdays or something like that. Some little faux pearl beads, and they're suspended on wire, which I've pushed through the bottoms of the bay windows on each side. And I've put a little umbrella pocket on the inside of the door, made a little umbrella to sit in there, and a little walking stick just for fun. These are some pictures from a magazine or a book that I found. I thought they were kind of cute, and the wallpaper was done with some paper that I was gifted, secondhand paper from someone who didn't want it anymore. So that is the inside cover. There we go, right way up again. I have done the first page, my first page in the book, which is a collage, I guess you'll call it. So I embroidered the rabbit onto a scrap piece of cloth and then added some bits and pieces to the page. So each of the pages are brown paper bags that I have collected. You know, they've recycled, they've been used, and I've collected them and am using them for the pages of this journal. I do that for most of my journals. I am very much about repurposing and reusing and recycling, so lots of my journals have brown paper bag pages in them. I have gone through each page and just for most of them done just a little something, either stitching or some the start of what will be a collage, just kind of as an inspiration for when I get to that page to how I am going to decorate it. Just gives me a starting point, if that makes sense. So some of the pages have some decoration already and some of them are just left blank. Some of them I've started with some backgrounds. These are pages from a very old book that I managed to pick up. It is from the 1800s, but it is in really poor condition. So you can see it's all falling apart. and it's not an uncommon book. I did research on it before I started using the pages and everything, so you don't need to be upset that I'm destroying a vintage book or an antique book actually now. There are copies of it easily found and in much better condition than the copy that I have, so I have used parts of it in this journal. Just added some pops of colour here and there, and just whatever I felt like doing at the time. So I think what I'll do is, there's a page I started with a pocket and an envelope, not finished yet. There are some wallpaper samples in here. One of the pages of the beautiful book, that's how the page was. I didn't age it any further. I just stuck it on the as part of a background. Okay, so what I'll do is get to the page I've chosen to work on today and then show you what I'm planning on doing. So this page here, and throughout the pages, you'll see I've unwound all the paper handles from the paper bags, and they create a really cool texture effect on the page, almost like raffia, but it is paper from the paper bag handles. Another beautiful page from that book. Alright, this is the page I've chosen to work on today. The rest of the book is basically the same as what you've already seen, until we get to the back. So you'll have seen, if you follow this channel, the videos that I did for the creating the back cover, and I have a plan for what is going on here, which I will show you when I get to it, and the corrugated iron look of the very back cover. So that is my journal as it stands, and hopefully it's just going to be a work in progress that I will video and share with you as I work through it